Good morning, and it's Thursday. Glad you're back with us. We're going to start right in this. Kevin has 382 toy cars in his collection. Rounded to the nearest 100, how many toy cars does Kevin have? Okay, Ms. Walker.
382 rounded to the nearest 100. We need to find our hundreds place. Our hundreds place is the 3. Look next door to your bully. Is he big enough?
Yes, he is.
He's bigger than 5, so he's going to lift me up to a 4. Nothing ever happens to that old bully. Nothing ever happens to his friends. It rounds to 400, and we are talking about how many toy cars. So 400 toy cars is our answer.
Okay, on her birthday, Martha received 6 boxes of chocolate. Each box of chocolate has 12 pieces on the inside. How many pieces of chocolate does Martha have?
It sounds to me like we're doing groups of things.
Yes, groups.
And so groups of things means we're going to multiply. That word each means I could multiply or divide, but groups of things is multiplication. So we would have 6 boxes, and there's 12 pieces in each box. 6 times 12 is 72 pieces of candy.
Do you want to show an example of the 12 on top and have them practice that?
Yes, I would love to. Let's move over here to the side. 12 times 6. And we were going to use the traditional method, so we need to put our plus box up at the top. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry that 1. We got to take that 6 to see everybody. 6 times 1 is 6, plus the 1 is 7.
72. So we just want you to practice that 2-digit multiplication.
All right. Looks like we're moving on down to quotients this time.
Answer to a division problem, and we're going to work it backwards. What is 30 divided by 5?
Well, some number times 5 is 30, so it must be 6. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Some number times 8 equals 32.
And that would be 4.
8 times 4, 432. 8 times 4 is 32. Of course, this was in the wrong spot. And then we've got
something times 9 is 36.
What number times 9 equals 36? Those of you that remember, we have a finger trick for this. If you remember your 9s, you can do your finger trick, or you can add up 9s, or you can have it memorized. 9 times 4 is 36. Some number times 12 equals 84.
Okay, so let's think about that. What times 12 is 84?
Well,
we could say, how about 7?
Do you want to come over here and test it?
Yes, let's check that.
12 times 7. Let's draw that plus box. 7 times 2 is 14. Carry that 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. 84. So that works, Miss Powell. Let's look at counting some money. How much is each quarter worth?
25.
So 25 and 2 quarters would be 50. Now let's add 1 dime.
60.
60 plus a nickel.
65. 70. 75. 80. 85. 90. 95 and a 1. It would be 96.
96 cents. We can write that 2 different ways.
96 cents, or we can write a $sign, 0.96.
There are $0.96. Joshua has an eraser that has a mass of 5 grams, a pencil grip with a mass of 8 grams, and a pencil with a mass of 28 grams. What is the total mass of all the items? They tried to trick us this time because they put 3 items in there instead of just 2. We have to find the keyword total, which means what?
To add.
So we're going to be adding up 3 different numbers, and we're going to get the total mass of those items. We need to do 28 plus 8 plus 5. 8 plus 8?
16.
Plus 5.
21.
Carry that 2 this time. If I were to write that number 21, the 1 stays behind and the 2 carries to the next column. 2 plus 2 is
4.
41. And what should I label that?
Grams.
41 grams. All right, moving on. We're going to skip the elapsed time from yesterday. You've already finished it, and that puts us at our last problem today, which wants the perimeter of an equilateral triangle.
Oh, and there's a hint at the bottom, and it says equilateral triangles have 3 equal sides. So that means all 3 sides of that triangle are the same length.
And I want to point out the word equilateral. Doesn't this almost look like the word equal?
Yes, it does.
So if it looks like equal and it sounds like equal, then it probably means equal. So anytime you see equilateral, it's another fancy word that simply means equal. So these sides all are the same. And the total way around them, the whole perimeter of them, is 15 inches. What can I split 15 inches into?
Divide it by the 3 sides.
I'm going to divide it by 3. And what would I get? 15 divided by 3.
So what times 3 is 15? I will say 5.
Oh, I accidentally messed it up there. Some number times 3 is 15, and I agree with you. It would be 5.
And if you had wrote it the other way, it just shows you the commutative property of multiplication. Shows you that 5 times 3 and 3 times 5 both equal the same thing.
So 5, 10, 15. Of course, Sparky's pen looks different, but Sparky's not leaving, right? All the sides are fenced in, so the perimeter is 15. But it wants to know the length of each side, so what would I say each side is?
5 inches.
Inches. Gotta have that label.
Okay, and today's Thursday, so that means you will do the lesson at the bottom of this video. And then remember, tomorrow you're to work on your iExcels or your iStations, which is Friday. There are also, remember, during the weekend you can watch some really math videos on our page too. Any other thing you want to add to that, Miss Walker?
Just that we miss you, and we're almost through this school year. You guys have been tough to make it through these unprecedented times, and we sure are ready to be able to see you when school starts back up next year. Come visit.
Okay, have a good weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.